do this.
Hey!
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Board Game Bonanza here at BoLS Souls.
Yeah.
Today
Hello.
we will be playing Mute Your Phone.
Oh.
And then after that, we'll be playing Snake Oil.
You hear that, everybody? We need you to mute your
Yeah, everyone
phones
mute
unless you're
your phone.
watching on your phones, and then we can't. We would
Well,
hope you don't.
does
do
anyone know sign language?
This. I know.
Preferably not American.
I know.
Actually.
No, definitely only know like J in American Sign Language.
M-A-T-T, I think.
Is that
Nice.
American though?
It is.
I
But,
thought you said non-American sign
well,
language.
no, I can use American Sign Language.
Oh, so what? We have to use like Icelandic Sign Language or
Yeah.
something?
Oh, actually, that'd be delightful. You
I
know it.
I don't know Icelandic Sign Language.
Well, I guess we'll just have to talk like normal Americans. So,
I apologize to our
howdy,
Icelandic
y'all.
fans.
I'm Matt,
I'm Mary the Knitting Dove.
I'm Abe.
Abe.
and behind camera we have our own hack and slash Mars.
You're the
who
best. Oh
is
no.
not going to put the camera on herself.
No.
All right.
All right, that's what we get.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, you're missing out on beautifulness, and it's okay.
No.
Wonderful, delightful brains over there.
She's a little camera shy.
Just
So,
Sorry, time to wait
oh,
for
you can see my monster and phone. Oh no, don't look.
no,
the
we're not
illusion is
sponsored
broken.
by them.
No,
Not
unfortunately.
Spawn.
Oh, how great would that be?
Hashtag please spawn.
Yeah. So today we'll be playing Snake Oil. Snake Oil is a please the judge game where each turn one of us will be a customer, the rest of us will be salesmen. The customer cards are randomly determined, and they're things from rapper to tree hugger, hunter, hitchhiker, all sorts of fun, weird
the
things.
Other side would be gatherer.
Yeah, there's no, isn't like politician is
How
not
would
the
you
opposite
sell
of
to a gatherer?
I mean, are you sure
maybe.
politician and witch are opposites?
maybe they are. Kindergartner and billionaire, actually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
There's-
different ends of lifespan.
beggar and sports fan. There's no chooser. If there was chooser, that'd be real.
But you're a sports fan, you bet, and then you become a beggar.
It
It is the logical progression.
So, all right. So clearly, our secondary game is going to be trying to make logical leaps here.
And cheerleader and babysitter also match up pretty well.
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
pretty much your
there's a
side
thematic
gig.
link there.
Yeah.
So after the customer is chosen, they get like a minute or two to sort of sell their product, and their product is going to be randomly determined from these cards here, of which we have, I don't know, like 1,000. So of your hand, these are a bunch of nouns on these cards. You will choose two of them and combine them into one word. So, for example, tank TV, or perhaps a vomit scarf,
It could
Of
be
course.
a TV tank.
or
Totally the TV tank.
yeah.
or shame candy.
Shame candy. No. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
the
what I give
shame
out at
candy.
Halloween.
There's a lot of variety here, and so after everyone has pitched their product, the customer decides which product they want to buy, and then that scores them a point, and
Yeah.
then we'll go around the table and continue until we're bored.
Yeah.
Except today we're gonna have chat being our judges, y'all.
Yeah.
So if
Oh,
you're
doing
over
that?
on the Facebook situation, I think we should, right?
I think we'll do it for some of the rounds at least.
Yeah,
maybe
some
not
of the
every,
rounds?
Maybe not every round.
Why not? Why not?
Because I want to be the judge
Oh,
sometimes.
fine. Fine.
We'll put
We'll-
chat in the rotation.
Yeah.
The chat will be in the rotation. I like that. So we'll go
Alright.
around the table, and then chat gets to be the rotation.
Yeah.
That works. So yeah, come over to twitch.tv/weirdlings if you're weirdlings. BoLS Souls. If your brain is not caught up, I just autopiloted
She's
to
a
bed.
spy,
Dun dun
Dun, dun.
dun.
which is one of the options.
Oh.
Yeah, so twitch.tv BoLS Souls to join in on the voting fun if you want to be part of that rotation over there on Facebook.
And if you're watching along on BoLS Souls anywhere, go ahead and click over into Twitch.
There's
so
a
that,
button right down here, I
Somewhere.
think.
Right?
Uh,
Right there?
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Oh, it's over there.
yeah,
Got it.
it's
Yeah, that place.
Over there. I mean, just click buttons. Until
yeah,
you're
just
there.
click
Like,
and
like
you'll
it's-
probably end up here, or maybe you'll close your browser depending on which one. You
Yeah, like that's probably the worst that can happen when you click random buttons on the internet, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
should
yeah,
close
yeah.
your browser.
Is that the worst thing that can
That
happen?
is the worst thing that can happen.
If you,
All
get
right.
if you get any links to pornandviruses.com, do not click that download all button.
No.
Also, do not
Click the selected
download more
download.
RAM. It's not a good plan.
No.
Like,
Delete System 32.
Yeah. But yeah, come on over. You can be in chat. You can be our judges.
Yeah.
And order us.
Yeah,
to-
we're getting this. It's a fun game. I promise.
All right.
yeah.
And then for everyone else, let's get started.
Yeah. What are we gonna have in our hands? 10?
10.
It's 10. How many, or who wants to start as the thing?
Whomever. But before we start that, what is our filter out discard rule? We always fumble through this every time we play Snake Oil.
So
Let's define it now.
There's no more.
Yeah, no, it's always been a little shaky.
Getting straight to business on this discard situation.
So, because we are primarily here for entertainment, I think we should be allowed a free cycle as many cards as you want. I don't know.
Whenever.
No, not whenever, but at least once, just a free trash
Once
every
or-
bad card.
Or after every round.
Let's do once a round.
Once a round, you
Once a
can
round.
cycle as many cards as you want.
Yeah.
So once every 4 players.
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
I
whole
understand.
round.
It's like, all right, there's not that. I know I said there was 1,000. I don't think there's actually that.
No,
many.
like a full around
Yeah.
the table.
Okay,
Sure.
no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Now back to the original question.
Yeah, all right. So who wants to be the first customer?
All right. I'm thinking whenever between 1 and 3.
2.
Nope. Mary's the first customer.
Sure. I don't understand how that works.
I would have been 3, but all right.
Pick a card and choose a side.
You.
I don't have my cards yet.
I don't know how it
Oh
works.
man. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna be a hostage.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Help!
Hostage.
Help!
All right. And while you're screaming,
Help!
uh,
It's dark, but I can kind of see that there are people in this weird Wally world situation. Why am I here? Help! 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 Right, meow.
all right.
All right, Matt. You seem like you're ready to go here.
So as a hostage, you're
What do you want from me?
well, I didn't kidnap you. I just wandered into this warehouse
Okay.
and I found you here. And rather than I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to just let you go.
Okay.
But because I'm trying to be an unbiased arbiter here.
I think that's kind of fair.
So. Here's what I can offer you though, because like I said, I'm not gonna help. I'm just gonna try to influence your situation.
Okay, I think
So-
there's money in my pocket. What do you need? Just let me go.
So, what you need is to get people's attention. You need something that's gonna be loud and pretty obnoxious and
Yeah.
a little grating.
Yeah.
That's really gonna like people are gonna be like, what is going on in there? I have to put a stop to this.
I mean, I'm trying to do
right
that with the
now.
helps right now. It's not working.
Yeah, so, but what you really, like I said, what you really need is someone who's just gonna be great at screaming.
Beautiful.
Like, really good. And there's only one type of person I can think of that's really fits all those categories, and that's a Kiss fan. The band Kiss is known for their obnoxiously loud music. I'm not saying it's bad, but it is obnoxiously loud. So
Yeah.
a Kiss fan is going to be really good at screaming and shouting,
But won't they just sound like they're having a great time?
which will draw people in,
Oh, okay.
and that will ultimately someone will come along to save you. Not me, but
Okay.
someone with a less ambiguous moral code will come in, and they will be willing to help you.
Great.
So that's what I'm here to offer, a Kiss fan.
Okay, I think I smell a whole nother person in the room.
Yes.
Help!
Yes. Hi. This poor fool is not entirely incorrect. Noise will attract help and attention, though party noise probably not the best type. You do want something that needs more immediate attention, but more than that, you want protection. you need to make sure that you're safe during the hostage rescue part of the situation,
Okay.
right? You don't want stray bullets hitting you and anything
No.
like that. And when they're getting you out of here, you don't want them taking pot shots at you. You need something that keeps you safe.
Why are the police shooting me?
No, it's just bullets flying around,
Oh,
right?
got it.
You need
got
something that keeps you safe, raises attention, and makes you the best priority. So what you need is Honest Abe's Emporium's patented baby vest. It is a vest full of babies because Kiss fans are not the best screamers. Babies are the best
Ooh,
screamers.
I don't know.
And they demand immediate attention. You will have people running from all over to help the screaming babies, and no one's going to shoot you when you're carrying a vest of screaming babies on you.
But if nobody comes to save me, it's me and the babies down. Are these real babies?
Of course they're real babies. Honest Abe's Emporium doesn't use fake babies.
Where did these babies come from?
That you mind your own business over there, sir. These babies are locally sourced, 100% organic,
How?
free-range babies.
Is that worse?
Free-range babies?
Yes, they have been raised in very friendly environments and not caged once.
What's the poop situation?
Oh, the vest takes care of all that.
Prevalent.
The vest takes care of all that for you. Don't worry. You've seen the movie Dune?
Sure.
Right. It's like one of those suits that just takes all their bodily waste and keeps them alive through it.
Oh.
Filters it out and keeps them alive. It's all good.
So cyborg babies.
I mean, it's not really a cyborg because it's just a suit that they're wearing.
Of course.
Anyway.
So the babies are on the vest, but they are also wearing little baby suits.
No, because they're patched into the vest, right? Like it's part of the vest.
So the babies are sewn into the vest.
Well, there's like a bunch of little hanging diapers on the vest the babies fit into.
So they're just dangling.
Oh yeah, of course. What do you think they were doing?
Swaddled?
No, they're dangling and screaming. That's how you get attention, and no one's gonna shoot you when you're covered in babies.
So earlier when I mentioned having an ambiguous moral code...
Please don't follow.
Oh God,
I've been
help.
told there's legal repercussions if you fall over.
Help.
we
I'm
do have to
surrounded.
eventually return these babies.
Just give me the baby vest and get the heck out of here.
Yeah,
God.
she's getting help.
Oh my
man.
God.
That is...
The baby vest.
That's-
What, Abe?
That is a thing
Yes.
that now exists in our minds. Is Abe next? Or is me next?
I don't know. Pick away.
You're next.
Okay. I'm next.
Alright. Abe, who are you? Pick a side.
Who are you?
Pick a side, any side, except an edge.
I'm the Mortician.
Ah.
This is after the hostage situation.
Yeah.
you find a woman trapped with a bunch of babies strapped to her chest.
Yes, what do you have for me?
So Abe is a mortician.
Yes.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh goodness.
Welcome to the mortuary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. People are dying to get in.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's
That
a
was pretty
very
creepy.
clever bit.
Yeah.
A very clever line. Let's see.
Alright, are you ready?
No.
Because
No.
I need your help with a very grave situation.
Ah ha ha.
I think, jeez. I hate my hand going.
You could trash it
I
once
might,
per
I'm
round.
gonna trash it.
Okay.
Already
The
trashed
whole
it.
thing.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna join you. I think.
I drew a hand that just does not play together, and there wasn't any great cards or great enough cards to keep.
I'm only trashing 3.
4, 6,
Make sure you
7.
bury that hand deep.
No, I just threw it over there.
We wouldn't want it rising from the grave.
Ooh, yeah, that helps.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Much.
I'm
much
upset at some
better.
of my cards.
Much better.
See, there's a couple of, if you've played, or if you've watched or have played, there's a couple of cards that like really do not lend themselves to this being a 12 up game or whatever this is. Does it say 10 up? This is not a 10 up game.
Lies. You're just get out of the gutter. The gutter.
No, there are some in here that are just not.
Ooh.
Step away from the grave.
Is there a body in the gutter?
There might be.
Does
You
it
might.
need my
You might need help.
services?
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Alright. I think I'm good.
Yeah. Wait. Okay.
What have you brought to Abraham and Sons, Morticians Extraordinaire?
I'm going first.
Sure.
Either one of you.
Okay. So, as a classic mortician as yourself, I'm sure we've all been there. There's a lot of rollover. There's a lot of bodies coming in, a lot of bodies going out.
Sometimes you're 6 feet under them.
Yeah, so there's a lot of times when you just gotta sort of, not like a rush job. Like, clearly all of your work is going to be quality,
Yes.
but sometimes maybe someone's not as dead as they looked, you know? And it's a shame, it's a tragedy. Of course it happens every now and then. And the best thing to do is just, like, you know, not... It's a little grim, but perhaps, you know, that's right up your alley. You just gotta sort of, like, let them be. Let oxygen take its course as it does. And, you know, let them pass peacefully.
Are you telling me something or accusing me of a crime?
It's not a crime, it just happens. But during this process can be a little, you know, maybe drawing a little too much attention to this particular grave. And really what you need in those situations when you just want that body to stay a body, you need a silence pillow, which can go either under or over the head to really make sure that your body stays a body. I told you this was not good.
Yes. I could create much more work for myself with this
Which
silence.
keeping your silence pillow would absolutely keep a mortician in business.
Does it generate white noise? I need to know. Like, does it just...
No. It is just pure, like, with application of the silence pillow, there is no noise. It does not have... There's optional add-ons if you want a white noise feature, but that's really just someone standing next to you going... Shh. So you'd have to pay them hourly.
Okay. I have to ask.
Fortunately, with the silence pillow, you probably won't make it an hour.
It will help bring the peace of the grave to many people.
It will absolutely keep your graveyard as silent as the grave. I'm not a pun guy. Whatever.
The puns do they elude you?
Yeah, I know my limitations, and pun is one of them.
And what have you got for me?
Yeah, so I'm gonna approach you from a very different aspect of your job.
Yeah.
One of that being the makeup application. Oh my goodness.
True.
I don't understand why people want their dead to look like the living, but they do, and it's a long, long process to make that happen. It takes a lot of work.
And glitter's so in this year.
It is. They all want the glitter lip and the glitter eye and like the wavy eyebrows.
Yes, the dazzled and bejeweled bodies. I don't understand it.
So what I've brought to you is something that's going to make your life so much easier.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you skin stickers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going to cover up all of that weird bruising and like discoloration that happens. We even have some for fancy eyeshadow options for that nice little boop boop. Exactly. It's just so you can make your dead just seem a little bit more lively right before they are rushed off into their eternal sleep.
And what's the difference between these stickers and normal stickers?
So the way that they work is you do it more like a semi-permanent tattoo. You actually like put the sticker on and then you put a little bit of water on top of it, and then it leaves on the like material, much like makeup application. It's wonderful. It's like their skin, but better than they ever had when living.
Well, one of these helps me with the job. And one of them makes me a murderer.
What? No.
I think
there's
I'm gonna have to.
very different ruling, as there was a whole case about it. So technically, you would not. It'd be manslaughter. It's very different.
Well.
Does it come with a guarantee of only manslaughter charges?
No, as soon as you buy this, I'm gone. Like, I really have to go.
Yes, I think I'll go with the skin stickers.
Darn it. Can't imagine why that one didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
Silent. Just hover over them and go shh.
Right. No, that's the white noise. That's Adam.
Oh, sorry.
Right,
That's
right,
the
right.
hourly person. You have to go over and
All right, so we'll do Matt and then chat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to be a blue card or maybe a green card.
Those options, though.
Yeah.
It's a whole new world.
I will be a priest.
This has been a very... Like, the storyline in this episode is very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like, there was a hostage that somehow ended up at the Mortician.
And now
the priest is
has
gonna do the
arrived.
service,
yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, those baby things didn't do well, I'm thinking.
I think maybe that hostage did trip.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Or the police just weren't ready for the baby vest.
Yeah, just a little.
What are you
too
doing with those
trigger-happy.
babies?
It's like, who wears babies?
You're a monster.
Right. Even your kidnappers are like, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's really bad.
What is happening?
I don't know what I'm looking at my cards for.
Because you want to build something for your priest.
I absolutely do, in fact, but I won't.
What
Man.
kind of priest are you?
I don't understand enough about priesthood to answer that question. If you give me a multiple choice, I could pick.
Are you a Catholic priest?
I don't really know what that
Don't
exactly
know.
means. I was raised Jewish.
I mean, yes, but I was too, but...
I am very ignorant about Christianity.
Okay. That's fair.
I think Catholic would be safe. A safe assumption.
I am.
I mean, I think the most I know about Catholics comes from Monty Python's song "Every Sperm is Sacred," which I'm not sure how accurate all that was.
Well, let's stay away from you being any specific priest. That's probably
Sure.
fair. We probably don't want to make
To be
fun
fair,
of anyone.
the card, I don't know why I blanked on that, has a handful of religious symbols behind it, including a cross, a Star of David, and a Jesus fish, and then yin yang. And even the
Atheists?
the satanic,
Oh.
pentagram.
The pentagram. You are just all the priests.
And there's a Shinto gate, whatever they're called.
Which, yeah, I think that's the thing you just called it.
Tory Gate?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then this one's just like an explosion,
An explosion.
right? Look at that. It's just like that would be a hit marker in a game, right? Right under the word priest.
That is like.
Right?
Sort of, yeah.
Is that a star?
I mean, it is a star.
But it's like a 10-pointed star.
It is a 10-pointed.
The 10-pointed star is a symbol of chaos. So maybe it's some.
Atheism or something?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh.
At least I've always the A in the circle.
I mean, that's anarchy, though.
Oh. Well, no, you're right.
1, 2, 3,
So I'm not sure if
4,
you can
5.
be an atheist priest. That seems very...
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems counter.
Yeah.
That's probably just like a guy.
I like how we're just breaking down this card,
Yeah.
but yeah, no.
So I was saying that the explosion sign is one of the priests of Adam from Fallout.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
sure.
Yep.
Done.
All right. Makes sense to me.
Got it.
And
Win.
then
All you do is win, win, win,
there's
chat.
the Islamic symbol with the moon and star, and then the Hindu.
Is that what that one is?
Right.
Is that Hindu?
This is me with my Civilization 5 and 6 knowledge.
Oh,
which
good
one?
job.
Right?
That one.
Uh-huh. That is, yeah, that's...
Hinduism?
I don't know what it is or means, but when you
Yeah.
select that religion, that's the
Yes.
symbol it gives.
Alright, I got mine.
All right, I'm a priest.
I kind of want, I don't know if Mars, you have the overhead cam. I kind of want to zoom in on this so chat can see what we're talking about.
Right.
Like,
It's very
I
exciting.
assume you're a 40k priest.
if you are.
Oh, the Imperium of Man.
So while we are we getting ready? There.
That way, no one can be insulted when we talk about
we
you,
find it
about the
first,
God
so-
Emperor of
No
Man.
No worries,
Yeah.
we can get to it after we do the
Just put it
pitches.
in one place and I'll go for it.
All right. Oh, right. You can control it. That's a thing that we can do.
Nice.
Technology.
It's wonderful and beautiful. Feel beautiful.
All right. Decide amongst yourselves who goes first.
I'll go first.
Do it.
All right. One of the things that you struggle with as a priest is getting, just keeping the church afloat. Let's be honest. Like, it's hard to get people to, give to the church. They're not giving their 10% all the time, and like their 10% tithings, and just keeping the church alive, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, right.
I
money,
didn't know that was a thing. I should start asking for money.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta pay the rent on the building and all that stuff.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're having a hard time. I know it's hard to get people to come in and give you money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's not. You don't need a
And
whole
it's
lot.
awkward. It's real weird.
Yeah. So what I'm offering you is the money hose.
Okay.
How it works is once a day you can just like plug it in to the money spout, and the money spout will just allow you to have a general subscription plan to a fistful of cash.
Question?
Yes.
So where do I get a money spout? Because I think I'm gonna. Is that extra? Because I don't have one of those.
You don't have a money spout?
I do not.
It should come standard with your church, but if it doesn't, we can install a new money spout for you.
Is that gonna be extra?
Just a little. Just a little. And then the subscription fee's a little bit more.
Is it more than I would pay for the hose and the spout?
No. So what happens is,
Like, what's my ROI here?
I mean, it really just depends on how you feel about the blockchain market, and if you want, your Bitcoin or your Dogecoin or all the coins.
I assume as a priest, I don't like those things.
You might not, but it's not something for you to worry about. All you have to worry about is installing and turning on the money hose.
All right, I'm willing, as a faithful man, I'm willing to just perform an action and then reap the rewards without questioning how or why.
I'm glad. I think this will really bless you and your church.
Great. All right. Free money. Who can argue?
You are not worried with physical things, with material possessions. You are a priest, a shepherd of the soul.
Am I Buddhist?
No.
Oh.
You're not worried with material possessions. All priests are the same. What should concern
that's very
you?
offensive.
What should concern you is wrongdoers, blasphemers,
those
unbelievers,
I hate them.
heretics, and heathens.
Well, I don't hate them. I want
Those
to
who would
them.
stand against them. You want to convert them, but more importantly, you want to call down punishment upon them so that they learn the
Am I Old Testament?
wrongness of their ways. Perhaps, because what I have here, straight from the God that you believe in's hands to
I don't
us.
know who it is.
One of the forgotten plagues. A curse upon your enemy.
The 11th plague?
Insect boots. These boots will curse your enemy with a plague of insects around their ankles and feet.
Oh, that's the worst.
Possibly up to their knees if you spring for the thigh highs.
Well, that's a little risque.
But that's fine. Yes, no. These will make any wrongdoer, unbeliever, heretic, heathen, blasphemer, infidel, whatever you want to call them, rue their ways. Oh, they will tremble up against God's mighty punishment as they are continually stung by thousands and thousands of insects all over their feet.
You know, when you get one like right on that ankle bone.
Oh, not just the ankle bone, but between the toes.
No.
I've never had that, but I have to assume it's
Between the
terrible.
toes. Oh, yes. They'll rue their ways. Soon, you'll be flocked with
Or when
converts.
you get one on the body of your foot and then itching it also tickles. What do you do? There's
Yes.
no solution.
Oh, no.
All of these problems will be punished upon your enemies, meted out to them like the divine wrath that you will call down upon them.
Oof,
No,
that
why
is-
do I have shoes on right now? I'm like, I just want to take
Yeah.
that shoe off.
All right, is everyone's feet itchy now?
Mine are.
Possibly given to us by the chaos god of annoying itches. I don't know.
Could be. So, between the two options here, though, I don't feel particularly vengeful, and free money sounds great. So I'm going to give it to Money Hose.
A false priest! An insect pooped upon you!
Oh, no! Hold on.
Ah.
The worst part is I'm wearing boots. All right.
You got new boots to replace your old boots?
I got brand new soles that you can't see, but trust me, they're in there.
Yes.
All right, and now it is Chat's turn.
Heck yeah, it is.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So, this is gonna be weird. I don't really remember how we did this. I drew a card for them, and then we all
Yeah.
pitch, and then you guys vote.
Yep, that's how that works.
Okay, cool. That certainly makes sense. So, pick a card. I'll wait. Just tell me which one you guys want. There's one to. I don't know. That
I was
bit-
like, wait a minute.
that bit is not as funny as I hoped it would be. All right. We'll decide together. Rockstar or Castaway.
I say we just. I just say we flip it up in the air and see which way it lands.
Yeah. Bam.
Rockstar it is.
You're a shield.
A shield. A Rockstar agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Ooh.
All right. So you guys are a Rockstar. You get. Ooh.
No, phone down.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Were you hoping more for a Castaway?
No, this is fine. I just feel bad.
This is end of round.
No,
You
no,
get to-
this
you-
is fine.
This oh god.
I just feel bad.
Do. What do I want?
All right.
No, I don't like any of these. One of these has got to work. Just gotta activate interesting brain mode. No, that didn't do anything.
Yeah. What's really fun and weird about this game is like you'll look at your cards and just be like, I don't have anything good, and then suddenly
You'll
just
see
things
it.
will click. And you're like, oh. At least that's my inner monologue.
Is that it's just a bunch of O's? Oh, oh.
But of like
oh.
varying
Oh.
intonation,
Of course,
Mhm.
of course.
because otherwise it just gets very awkward.
All right, I'm the only one not down. I have to figure out something.
I'm down.
Oh, yeah. With the youths?
The Utes.
Yeah.
Of the nation.
So lit, fam.
Dang.
Nailed
Y'all are cute
it.
ass.
Right.
H.
It's still 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Good. Because I've just finally learned those words.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm so lit that there was a fire and it got me up and now I'm woke.
Woke is a good one.
Right? Because the fire made me get up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean that makes perfect
Right?
sense.
And we didn't start the fire, by the way.
No.
Very
no,
topical.
Yeah.
Never did we start the fire.
No.
It was always burning.
Yeah.
All right, Abe, start.
Okay. Well, as a rock star, you need like certain things to keep going. You've got that like experience you gotta have constantly on you, right? Like you gotta always be kind of sweaty and disheveled and like
Yeah.
looking rock starish, right? But sometimes like it's just hard. You can't work up the sweat. Maybe you're dehydrated and you're like kind of looking around a little down. It's like you gotta have like that certain glisten and like awesomeness. So what you need is a jar of Honest Dave's patented man juice. Just take this jar and kind of rub it on you, rub that man juice all over you, and it will give you that like rockstar gleam and smell and possibly rockstar seediness that you need. All of those things to be a real rock star. You can slick it through your hair. It sometimes dries weird. I don't know where they get the man juice from. I don't ask questions. It comes in several different flavors. I hear pineapple's really popular, and banana. I don't know. Again, I don't know why these flavors are popular, but
I mean, they're just turning into Jimmy Buffett at this point.
yeah, I know. You can spike your hair up. You can slick it back. You can get that nice glisten. We do sell patented man juice with glitter if you want to go for the glitter. We do sell it with the smell of shame cigar and cigarettes if you want that for
Yeah.
like after party man
that
juice.
Super
makes
classic.
sense.
Yeah, so I've heard that it shows up weird on like ultraviolet, scans and stuff. So probably just don't use any UV in the room at all.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can get a jar of our man juice and just rub it all over you. It'll give you that rock star feeling, 100% of the time.
Great.
Wonderful.
So there you go. Honest Abe's man juice.
Yep.
Honest Abe and his honest products. I, on the other hand, have for you something to up your game when it comes to rocking out on stage. if you want to make sure that your stage presence is on point, you just need to add a couple of random awesome things up there, right? You have your guitars and your drummer, and you guys are all rocking out, but sometimes you need like a prop, or even better, a hammer robot. See, the hammer robot is going to go up on stage and just start wrecking some stuff up so that your mosh pit feels like you are in tune with their rocky feelings. I will say the hammer robot has been proven to not know the difference between your amp and a mosh pitter's head.
Between friend and foe. I'm pretty sure this was recently declared a war crime. But continue.
So I would highly recommend that you
It's a little wacky.
you keep your hammer robot in a safe space where all the things it can destroy are just upping your metal game and not upping your murder game.
Your body count.
Unless you're singing "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor." Right?
That's
Yeah.
what I was just about to say. Honestly, it's going to give you the most honest rendition of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
It will be
And-
pretty metal.
Yeah.
We should all be legit in our music adventures. So that's the hammer robot. I recommend it for all of my heavy metal rockin' fans.
Yeah, I think Metalocalypse would definitely.
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
they probably.
They'd
Totally.
be real into it.
They already bought 3.
Yeah.
They also love man juice. They not only put it on themselves, but they drink it. Like
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
They just guzzle man
You
juice.
just
I
go
don't know
down
why.
to the food library
Yeah.
and pick some up.
They use it to lube up the hammer robot sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I don't like this. So, as a rock star, you live a certain lifestyle. And the lifestyle is naturally one of sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Of course.
And what a lot of people don't realize is it's not 24/7 access. Like, as a rock star, you have basically anything you could ever ask for, but sometimes it's just not always available. At like 5 in the morning, your manager's sleeping, and even though you keep calling and then knocking on his door and then burning his house down, he still just doesn't answer, and you can't figure out why. So when you're finally just at that point where you just have to handle this yourself, the pleasure tunnel can absolutely help you along with that. So the pleasure tunnel is something that you will be able to use in your free time to give you any sort of pleasure that you might need of those 3 categories: sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It can provide all 3 in a variety of ways, styles, and flavors. Yes.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is the pleasure tunnel also like a vortex situation, or is it just like something I can stick my hand in and grab?
you know, I do want to say I've heard of the pleasure tunnel before, and I've heard people sometimes get stuck in the pleasure tunnel. But man juice is actually a really good lubricant for the pleasure tunnel. Really helps people get out.
Yeah,
of,
no.
get
To
out
be
of the pleasure
fair,
tunnel.
there's often a synergistic union between these 2 products,
Oh.
where you find one, you might often find the other. So, unfortunately, the hammer robot, it's the wrong kind of hammering for the pleasure tunnel, so it's not really going to be able to help in this situation.
So it's not a vortex of.
Well, there's all right. So there's two different varieties. We have so in our most recent update that we've recently rolled out, you have the option if you click settings and then scroll down to options, and under preferences there's a different tab for whether you would want it to be
and
a vortex or like a reach-in tunnel.
And which is the settings button? Does it sit here, like on the top? Or?
Yeah, there's a little button at the
right
top.
there.
You want to hit that one, and then it'll give you all the potential options that the pleasure tunnel has to offer.
Wonderful. I want 3. I will install them in 3 of my homes.
So, there you go, pleasure tunnel. I'm shocked I got through that as well as I did.
All right, chat.
I'm proud of you.
So do
I'm
you
very
want
proud of
a pleasure tunnel, a hammer robot, or some man juice? What does the Rockstar want?
So we'll give it a minute to let the votes roll in. In the meantime,
We're just gonna sit here.
yeah, we're just gonna feel bad for a second.
Yeah.
I am so proud of you, Matt. Your improv ability's like gone through the roof.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's all the monsters.
You didn't break.
Mm.
No.
It was good.
Yeah, no, I'm actually very proud of myself for that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should be.
Alright.
But
Yeah,
No,
no,
but the-
shamefully prideful.
I mean, you should be proud of not breaking when you're doing an
No.
outrageous skit, right? Like,
Chat says Matt.
Yay!
Alright.
Pleasure tunnel.
Woo!
Give me that Rockstar.
All right.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And
all
it
right.
is Mary's turn.
So it is back
Oh,
to
God.
Mary.
New round.
oh god. Why did I have to draw those two cards?
Well,
Oh, no.
you're going. So it
That's
doesn't matter.
good.
And you're also allowed to cycle as many cards as you want.
Nope, not cycle nose.
No, they're a good kind of bad.
I am a ninja.
Ooh, a ninja.
I've been trying to be sneaky, but I have found that I am clumsy. I need some help.
All right, so you are Oh,
Yeah, last time I went on a mission, I was wandering about, and then all of a sudden I just found like the squeakiest board on the floor. And though I was supposed to like pass over the sneaky board, I kind of sat there and went.
oh yeah. No,
It was just way too-
It's very fun.
It was way too fun.
Yeah. When you get it just right and you can just keep wiggling.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. The person who hired me for the job was not very pleased.
Yeah.
With my ability
Actually, yeah.
to make the squeaks happen.
We can cycle.
Kind of felt like a little rap star, like I was making my own little beats.
Alright, I am cycling. How many is this? 5.
I might be in the wrong profession. Maybe I should just be a very bad DJ.
Right.
But I want to be a good ninja. I mean, they already hired me.
Yeah. It's like, like when you like fudge your resume a little bit,
Just
and
a
then,
little.
right,
Yeah.
and then after orientation, you're just like,
Yeah, I mean, you've got me.
yeah.
You got my name.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I don't want a bad review on Glassdoor. No,
any of
that's
them. Nope, the other one. The
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
LinkedIn, where people are like, thumbs up this person for your ninja skills. And I
Yeah.
want them to press the thumbs up on that.
Right. Yeah. What's the word they use? Not encourage. Endorse. I endorse your ninja skills.
Yeah. So if you could help with that, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Master Splinter would prefer me not to suck at this.
I am ready, and it looks like Abe is not.
It's okay.
So, Sneaky, where'd she go?
I'm hiding.
I hope I don't get assassinated.
All right.
Oh, you're about to tell me stuff.
What do you got for her?
What do I have? Right, okay. So, as we were just discussing, one of the biggest frustrations of being a ninja is walking around, and sometimes you'll step on the board wrong,
Yeah.
or like maybe the cat's in the way and you accidentally step on the tail and the cat, makes it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are just gonna get in your way while you're walking around. Fortunately, though, with gas foot, you won't step on anything. Your feet will be completely gaseous, having no weight at all. So while walking around, you make no pressure, you won't squeak any boards, you won't step on any cattails, and you will be completely silent, for you are not actually putting any pressure on any sort of flooring. You can climb up any sort of building, because as a gas, you are allowed to displace yourself through other gases, through physics. And
That sounds really cool. You said that physics word.
yeah, physics
Yeah.
absolutely applies to gases, as any science will say.
Science.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is becoming a whole new ninja world for me.
Yeah, and with gas foot, it opens up a whole world of possibilities.
What's the difference between the gas foot and your competitor's product, the cloud foot?
The cloud foot is a horrible product. They use child labor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that's awful. Do you need me to kill them?
Well,
I
we'll
mean,
do this first, because so I read your LinkedIn profile, and
Oh,
it
no.
seems a little dicey.
I mean-
we have our own in-house ninjas that we'll
Okay.
use.
Okay.
Sorry, we're not looking for any ninjas right
Okay.
now.
I'll think about your gas foot.
All right.
So,
What's going on over here, sir?
one thing that's important about ninja is not just you got to be stealthy in all areas,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
And unfortunately, like spraying a bunch of gas everywhere that's really smelly
Oh, yeah.
will
Didn't
alert
think about
people,
that.
and in fact will draw people.
No, that sort of gas.
to the
Not that
smell.
kind of gas.
Also, there's still a air
It's saliva.
displacement, so you're still pushing air down on the ground.
No,
Thanks to
physics.
Thanks to
Physics.
science and physics,
No.
you're actually still making
No.
noise. But anyway, it also, just to be fair, like you can't kick someone with a gas foot.
No,
Right?
no, I
And
have
you
to
gotta be able to-
definitely rely on my ninja stars.
Right. So there's more things that a clumsy ninja has to worry about, though.
What?
And unfortunately, one of the biggest things is your hair. Right? Gets in your eyes, gets
Yeah.
caught on things.
I mean,
it's
but-
always falling
Yeah,
out.
sure. Yeah, I mean,
right?
you can never get it quite tied up into the little thingy
Exactly.
well enough.
Unless you have Honest Abe's Emporium's patented war hair.
War hair.
Yeah, get your war hair on. You put that war hair on, and then you are ready for battle, infiltration, war, all kinds of ninja things. A ninja war, even. You've got not only the most efficient, but the coolest looking hair you can wear.
I mean, they shouldn't be able to see my hair, so is it like just gonna what is I don't understand.
It meets the needs of the war. So,
Oh,
when you're infiltrating, it's very well hidden, doesn't reflect light, keeps you hidden, and doesn't touch anything. When you're showing up and you're all cool at the end, that's when they're going to see your hair, right? When you show up. Also, think of how awesome your LinkedIn profile will be when you got your picture up there with our war hair on.
I
People are going to be
do
like,
need a new portfolio
She
picture.
looks like someone. Also, I've got this guy Matt that we're looking to have assassinated. We'd love to interview you for the position as our ninja. You know, obviously our ninjas do need to wear war hair, but if you want like a free trial of it, we could work something out.
Ooh, and a job.
So I will point out, ninjas are often employed to prevent war through assassination. Wartime is not ninja time.
But
What about Ninja War?
but when you said
Ninja
fire,
war is not.
Have you not watched Naruto? There are ninja wars like every season.
I have not.
go
I mean,
ninja,
that's what I hear.
go
I haven't
ninja,
either.
Go,
You
go
know?
ninja, go ninja, go. I'm really excited about both of these products, but I'm gonna go with the gas foot because physics.
Physics.
Because
Science.
because bad physics.
Science wins the day.
The dumb ninja is out. Played that character. Done.
That was good.
All right, Abe.
Abe is
So
up.
it's
Yes.
my turn.
All right, Abe.
Who's that guy? Oh no, it's alright. It's no, you already shuffled. There's somebody in there that looked. Nope, not that one. It's alright. Nope, you're good.
Was it zombie?
Maybe,
Shattered
maybe.
proof of science winning.
Science. Yeah, there was zombie in here somewhere.
Maybe that's what it was, because it was like a weird purple
Yeah.
worm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I shall be a dictator.
A dictator.
Bring me your control objects.
I wish I had
Will
the
be
hammer robot back.
mine.
All right.
Yes, never shall I fall.
I'm gonna get rid of.
I rule with an iron fist.
I'm gonna get rid of that
Fleshy iron fist.
and that and that. I'm gonna do a trade out for this round.
All right.
I'm gonna keep that. And
I declare that the sky is green.
I agree.
Sentence will be executed.
So 3.
You're right. I mean,
Anyone who says I'm colorblind will also be executed. The sky is green. That is scientific fact.
science.
Yes, nothing to do with my alleged color blindness.
I've never even heard. I don't know what that word means.
Good.
Those two words together become meaningless.
Yeah, they do. It's absolutely true. It's like when you
How
say.
can you be blind to color?
It's
That-
right. It's like when you
What
say a
is
word
crazy?
repeatedly, like freedom, freedom, freedom. It loses all meaning, right?
I-
Or liberty,
I
liberty,
don't-
liberty. There's no meaning
I
after
have
more,
no
right?
idea. It sounds so weird.
Right?
When
When people like
it's like,
chant
I don't
it,
even want it anymore.
No, who would want that, right?
No, it's
No,
gross.
you want my comforting dictatorship. Yes, I provide
Absolutely.
everything that I need and some things that you need.
I am not happy with my choices. Some of these gotta work. I gotta make something work. Ooh.
Yeah, a good
Ooh.
play is always just pick two at random and then like figure out how you can make that work.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, I've done it at least once. It never works, but it's fun.
There are times I wish, perhaps as a dictator, I should decree that we only play with 2 cards from now on.
Yeah, it would be a very weird.
All
weird
right.
round.
Alright.
It was my 997th degree. I decree that Matt go first.
So, as a dictator, you control all things.
Yes.
There is nothing that can beat you. You are infallible. You are impenetrable. You are immortal, essentially. But there's one
In
thing.
the hearts and minds of the people, of course.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But there's one thing that I can't remember how to poetically say it, but that ravages man and mountain alike, or whatever, and that's time. Time, no man can escape time. There's a lot of poetic things that I'm just not getting here, because
I already have a court poet, it's okay.
Yeah, you got that handle, but you get where I'm going with this.
Yes.
That I'm not a poet, I'm a salesman. So, what I can offer you is protection from that. The time shield protects you from the ravages of time. You can live forever, and you be a dictator forever. At no point would you have to worry about getting older, getting weaker, losing your senility. You would
I would want to lose my senility.
or never having it. You know what I mean. You'd always be with a keen mind.
I don't like it when people tell me what I believe. I'm the dictator. I tell people what they believe.
Yeah, whatever you said, you're right, and I'm wrong. Who am I?
Exactly.
I'm not the dictator.
I like this guy.
Perfect.
He understands how things work here.
So with the time shield, you will never have to worry about anything within your dictatorship having to wear down, run down. It will always be as you want it, malleable to your whim and no other external forces.
Very well. What have you brought before me?
I, on the other hand, it's kind of in the same realm. It's about your ability to live forever, not just in the minds and hearts of people, but in the physical realm of people. And to do that, what we have discovered through science is that you need a little bit of extra life points. Like there's this situation where like your life will get ticked down over time. Maybe some awful
DOT or something?
Yeah, well, it's actually it comes with the multiple attempts from rebel forces because
There are no rebels.
I know they're awful.
There aren't. They don't exist.
Oh, that's good.
There's no such thing as rebels.
You've done a good job.
There were never any rebels.
That's great.
That's what the books say. Haven't you read any of our histories?
I'm sorry. I have not had a chance to catch up. I will have to go read all the books.
You'll have plenty of time in the dungeons.
I might.
And she'll stay there forever.
In the meantime, I have for you a life junk. It's a nutritional supplement that you can take to keep from losing that vigor that you have today. With the life junk, you just kind of take a piece of it every day, you eat it, and it will revive you of all of your current ailments if you have any. Because even dictators aren't immune to sickness, but this will help you with that.
Not immune to sickness? That's not what the doctors told me. I told to say said. Well, the time shield is very tempting. As is the junk life. Life junk?
Life junk.
Well,
Exactly.
What would the life junk get you? Like, to prolong your life? I can offer that and more.
Right, but the wisdom that I wrote in my book, that everyone has read, of course, yes?
Yeah.
You're
Yes,
familiar with it?
of
Well, I
course.
wasn't talking about it.
Every night.
yes,
Twice
I don't
every
even need to
night.
mention it, do I?
No.
Great. So
Yes.
we're in agreement then.
Yes.
Well, I agree with myself, I do.
Absolutely. So.
Do you need enlightenment?
No, of course not. Why
But
don't you explain it to Mary? Because, like, sometimes
Right,
it
well,
takes her a minute.
As I wrote in my book, which of course is correct,
Of course.
in order to prosper, a society needs change. Stagnation will cause the ruin of the nation.
That's very wise.
So, to freeze something in time would ultimately lead to but stagnation. Besides, I don't want to live forever. I'm a benevolent dictator. Eventually, I want my children to take after me. One of the 7,000 or 8,000, they can figure that out, I'm sure. There's a very peaceful way of doing this. And obviously, as a dictator who has everything, living forever would eventually become boring. It's the curse of immortality. So I would rather enjoy my life healthily, viewing the changes around me and experiencing new things as we go on than to freeze everything in time. And so for these reasons, I think I will have to take life junk.
I believe you followed in you've also been influenced by the great words of Dictator Queen on who wants to live forever when love must die.
This is true, yes.
Yes.
No, this is very good. Who would want to live forever?
I think living forever would be fun.
I shall take your life junk.
Nah.
And your heads!
Ah,
No, my
but
head.
that's my third favorite part.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not.
All right,
no.
Matt,
I'm
what
gonna
are
just
you?
leave that on the table because I want to ask now.
Right.
We've had bad things already. This is going downhill.
All right.
I can't believe the life jump worked considering Matt chose those cards
Yeah.
for me. I went, Matt, I can't decide. Pin.
Yeah, no, that was very
you
good.
gotta be able to spin it
See, I
well.
told you sometimes it works.
Yeah.
All right, I will be a. I think dumpster diver has the most potential here. So I am a dumpster diver.
Okay.
I dig through the trash for things.
I'm in.
Funnily enough, my mother is a dumpster diver for her art. She's part of the Dumpster Divers of Philadelphia, which is a real thing.
I believe it.
Oh, do I want to do that or do I do that? Yeah, sure. I'll go with what originally.
All right, are we all ready?
No, I think now
Okay.
we are.
Okay,
That
we're
was
good?
quick.
All right, Mary.
Yeah. So, as a dumpster diver, you kind of run into some common problems. Even though you didn't intend to go into a dumpster that had any food products in it, some jerkface put the food products in there.
Yeah.
And now you're covered
They
in
never
gross.
split their trash up.
Yeah, no, it's so gross. So, despite you working to try and gain materials, both for your home and for your art, or whatever you need to dumpster dive for, you're gonna get messy sometimes. And sometimes you don't want to truck that in, or like track that into your truck or your car or whatever you're using. So I recommend
That's bike.
your bike. See, you don't want to make your bike stinky. So I would highly recommend you buy our patented shower bush. The shower bush is all privacy. It's something you can set up immediately. It's really lightweight. You can just kind of throw it on your back and go, and then you just set it up and you take a shower right then and there. It is able to condense the water from the air and pull it in to make the water, so you don't even have to travel with water. It just automatically makes the shower for you.
I have some physics questions, but we'll get to that later.
That is the pitch. What are your physics questions? Like it just pulls the water from the air. The humidity drives the shower.
I feel like there's not a lot of water in the air.
Oh, there's so much. There's so much.
If there's so much, then can't I just like start showering right here?
Oh no. You need it. You need it to be condensed down enough to where you.
What's like the radius of collection?
In recent testing, we may have accidentally desertified a couple of 10 block areas.
Like
But
around Austin, because that sort of explains a couple things.
our research facility is set up locally.
Yeah.
It's a locally made product, though.
The poor Greenbelt.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But on the bright side, I have created the Ultra in showering convenience.
Yeah, to be fair, I never go to the Greenbelt, but I shower every now and then.
See?
So, all right, pretty good. What else we got?
You know what's boring?
Yes.
Terrestrial dumpsters. Aren't you bored with the dumpsters on Earth?
I wasn't until right now.
Right? Are you tired of being limited to human
Now I
garbage? Yes. What you need, sir, is what if I could offer you out there?
Uh-huh.
The garbage, the dumpsters of 1,000 worlds.
Sure.
I already know. You ride a bicycle. So what you need is Honest Dave's space bicycle. This bicycle will take you to the stars and beyond.
Oh,
And
man.
just pedal your way up there, push one of the buttons to open a wormhole to any planet you wish to go to, directly to the dumpsters on that planet.
Do I have to know the planet ahead of time?
No, it comes with a very accessible app built into the bicycle itself. It'll direct you to the nearest planet.
Will it work with my Nokia? 'Cause
Yes,
I-
it
okay,
will.
okay.
Absolutely. It is backwards compatible and forwards compatible with all technology.
Okay.
And it has a comprehensive listing of not only planets, but the best dumpsters in those areas. It'll take
Is it like a Yelp system?
yeah, kind of
sort
like a Yelp
thing?
system. Absolutely. Intergalactic
Okay.
Yelp.
Well, because I thought Yelp was like really bad because they pay for reviews. Is
Well,
that
yeah,
not
but this
true?
is like intergalactic Yelp, so
Okay.
obviously not. We, out there in
Okay.
space, we've come a few ways. We've improved a few things upon
Okay.
mere human
Okay.
civilization.
Good.
So you can get out there, In 0.5 seconds, you can be at any dumpster you want in space.
It's wormholes, so it's not going to rip me apart with G-forces.
It's not going to worry about G-forces. It's not going to disintegrate you and rebuild you somewhere else. You don't have to worry about that. You don't actually move. Space moves around you. It's a whole weird thing.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You just move a little bit and then you tunnel through space and everything.
Is that going to chain reaction destroy the universe?
No, of course not. This is perfectly safe.
Really?
Well, yeah. If we destroy the universe, you wouldn't get to the dumpsters.
Everything would be trash.
Ooh.
But you'd be dead. But you're not looking for trash. You're looking for gems. You're looking for treasures.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh, yes. I suppose that's fair. But you're looking for your treasures, not your trash. You would want everything to be treasure.
As soon as I get it, it becomes treasure.
Fair. But, again, access to all the dumpsters. All the trash or treasure of the universe. On our space bicycle.
That is pretty good.
And I already know you. We can even upgrade your current bicycle if you wanted. Or you can buy a new one. It's up to you.
No, I stole this one.
Up to you.
Okay. So...
It's not stealing if you find it in a dumpster.
No, I stole this.
It's not stealing if you find it.
I stole this. I pushed her over and I took it.
It's like finding something. We don't judge people here.
All right. I mean, she cried a lot.
There are planets where no one would blink at you for that.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have islands on those planets.
Okay.
Or
Well, that's now you're just sort of nitpicking the idiom, and I feel like that's not really.
All right. Well, I mean, there's planets where that would be perfectly also socially acceptable.
Okay. Good. Because
out there in space.
She did not like when I stole her bike, nor did her parents, who were standing right there.
You know, like I said, we're not the police. We're not here to judge you.
Okay. Good. So, I think I'm gonna have to go with this space bicycle because it does feel right on my alley.
That's great. I need to take a shower and brush real quick.
Right.
All right, and now it's Chat's turn.
Woo! That was a moment.
All right, Chat. You are going to be either a sports mascot or a runaway.
Ooh.
Are we gonna flip it, or do we want to pick?
Yeah, I like the flip.
Either of those.
That's why I kind of
New card.
New card.
We can do what we want. We're in charge.
Yeah.
Beach bum or soldier.
Ooh, soldier.
Yeah, soldier.
Yeah, because weaponry is fun.
Yeah.
Always fun.
All right, soldier.
Boop. Chat is a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I think I'm not gonna do that because that's just wrong.
There's been a couple. Like I was saying earlier, like this game is 10 plus. Like pleasure. Like how can that not be taken back?
Yeah. I mean, the other problem is things like meat, which is not by itself a problem,
But
but paired with most things.
If you put it with any other word, it becomes dirty.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
I think this is actually just a thing, like a thing that already exists.
Sell it like you need
it's just like you could go buy this on the internet right now. It's boring.
All right. Okay. All right.
All right. All right. We all ready?
Yeah.
Oh wait, did I have? Okay. Yeah.
Oh
I
no!
have time.
Don't do it. Nope. I'm gonna. I just made a mistake. I'm gonna go that way.
Got
Alright,
it.
we're good. We're down. Wait, that was definitely me.
Yeah.
I was like, that was real slow.
All right, soldier Chat. What do we got?
All right, you're a soldier. You need to be out on the battlefield quick and take down your enemy in the most epic of fashions. Also, just need to be efficient with how you use your time and your space. And the latest in military technology is actually taking a step back and looking at previous fights and previous wars, specifically those of the Genghis Khan era, because of how successful he was in taking over.
No, I'm considering.
And taking over the steppes.
I need more monster. That's what's going on.
As such, I'm going to offer you the sword pony. The sword pony is just a pony that is meant to carry and ride all of your swords into battle. Sure, it might not stand up to tanks, but with the sword pony, you will be prepared to behead whomever you want as a soldier. Yes?
How are the swords arranged on the pony? Are they like spikes, or are they like all forward? Because those are the two that make sense to me.
They could be like wings. They could be like giant sword. With
that's what I mean. Like are they pointed outward as like?
So
this
there
pony
is
just has to sort of like body slam.
So there is a layer that is centrally located that is just going over, kind of like a saddle. That is so that you can place your saddle on top of it if you need to ride the pony into battle.
Okay.
Then on the front and rear of the pony, you can see the full Game of Thrones
aft and stern.
The full Game of Thrones style swords that are hanging off the edges, allowing you to.
That was dumb.
That was good. That will allow you to ram your pony into other factions. So it does have a little bit of both. Sometimes you want to ride your pony. Sometimes, I was answering his question.
Oh, fair.
Sometimes you want to ride the pony. Sometimes you want to use the pony as a weapon and just send it out into battle by itself. So that is the sword situation on the pony.
Okay. I'll go. All right. So, war is tricky business. You're always looking for the best means to one up your adversaries, and there's been a lot of figures in the past who have historically been rumored to dip into the occult to see whether or not they can really get some sort of supernatural edge over their opponents one way or another. Turns out you can. You absolutely can. And we can offer that ability to you. With the bone shell, you put it into your tank. It is a dark necromantic tank shell that you fire to your opponent, and it releases an unholy blast of necrotic energy. Anyone affected by this immediately turns into a zombie, controlled by your general. It is a spell that is put on the bone shell. So they come in packs of 12. Is nice, convenient, easily transported. So throughout this, they are losing soldiers, and you are gaining minions. Because these zombies, they are still soldiers, but they never back down. They never flee. They are completely willing to lay themselves on the line for your cause. No questions. I'm done.
All right, my friends. You're a brave, proud, patriotic member of the Allied armies. I know you out there. And you don't need necromantic dark wizardry. You don't need weapons. You already know that as a member of the Allied armies, as an Allied soldier, you have the best magic weapons. The best weapons and equipment you could possibly need. You're backed up by the will of the people. No, what you need is a way to show your pride, to rally your friends to you on and off the battlefield. What you need is a freedom flag. When you fly your freedom flag high and proud, it will show everyone your true allegiance. It will get them to come to you. You can put them on your car in civilian life and drive around with it. You can wave it over a captured stronghold, which will no longer be free, but it will have freedom on it. Or you can trade it to get out of prison free.
Can it be transformed into pants?
Yes, it can. It can be transformed into pants, into a cape, into a bikini, into a mansling.
I'm
into a skirt.
Yeah.
The freedom flag.
Yeah.
I want
need
freedom
that
flag pants.
To
I
show
kinda
your
wanna
pride.
Make freedom flag pony pants.
Unfortunately, it's not up to us. It's up to chat.
Yeah, there you go.
So pick your favorite while we amuse ourselves for about
Do you
15
want the
seconds.
awesome and patriotic freedom flag? The weird pony sword? Sword pony?
The pony sword.
Or the evil
Sword
and
pony.
the completely evil necrotic bone shell?
It is morally ambiguous. I will have you know.
So you didn't want to answer
Yeah,
my question,
no,
but I
it's
have to
fine.
ask.
Sure.
I have to ask, where is the blood pact being like? Who owns the burden of the blood pact?
Oh no, it's not a blood pact. It's a soul bond.
Okay.
Actually,
And who owns the burden of that?
that would be the general in charge of purchasing.
So the purchaser
So
Right.
takes on the pact.
Right.
I've also got a question.
Mhm.
I noticed that you said it comes in packs of 12 here.
Sure.
but all the tank racks only have room for 10 shells. Why is that? Why do they not match up
It's
properly?
like hot dogs and buns,
Yeah.
honestly.
No,
you just
you know-
can't. That's how you get them to buy more.
So I'll let you in on a little industry secret.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so you have to buy them in packs.
Yeah.
You have to buy dozen. You have to buy
Dozen.
10 dozen packs to get them to even up right. Yeah,
That's-
it's like it's sort of like microtransaction. It's just sort of nickel and dime because
Yeah.
if there's one thing militaries hate, it's spending too much.
Right, they hate waste. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
like they're going to make sure that every penny is spent
Correct.
appropriately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as they're making these
Soul bonds.
I imagine there's some corruption there. Over time, how do
So
you negate that
it's much
factor?
more about the will of the general, which is why we say it has to be a general. So as soon as if I'm being fair, as soon as you open the soul bond, the bone shell sort of absorbs into the general, and then they'll have to resist that temptation to succumb to the necrotic energies of the shell.
Got it.
But
Of
for
course.
any sort of general, especially one for a military such as our chat's army, that would be no problem.
All right.
Mary.
What? The sword pony won?
The sword
Mary has won.
How did the sword pony win when you had the
Aw.
freedom flag and the bone shell on the table? I appreciate y'all.
Pony.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You know?
All right.
Whatever, I'll take it.
All right, and we'll do one more round quickly, I guess.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I figure just one more.
Yeah, so, because of
Alright.
the holidays, we're gonna end
Yep.
a little early.
All right, Mary, what do you got?
Oh, that's a good point.
What are you?
I don't know. Who am I?
Do you want to be a zombie?
No.
Alright, do you want to be a superhero?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Of course I do. Superhero.
Let's see. I want to be Super Meow.
Super meow.
Super Meow. Super Meow. Super Meow. Meow. Meowser?
I'm gonna give you a minute and figure this one out because I feel like this is sort of important.
Meow. Go. Meow. I'm just Catwoman.
Okay.
I mean, I am Meow Woman. Dun dun dun.
All right. What is your superhero shtick?
Well, I mean, I have I'm more of a neutral superhero, you see. I kind of play the sides that matter to me most. But I do protect the injustices of orphans because I was an orphan and, well, that was just crap. So, meow.
Got it.
You know what I mean, meow?
All right. We'll see how this goes. I like these cards. All right, we ready?
Meow.
Pick.
Abe.
All right. Well, meow woman
Meow.
over there. Yes. Meow meow.
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 All right. Well, I know we've seen you around before in Honest Dave's Emporium, and you know I know that you're a big fan of our pleasure butter, especially.
Meow.
Yeah. Right.
It
So
helps with the latex.
it helps with
suits.
everything.
I
So
I thought
this
that was
is
man juice.
our
It's both. They both can
Yeah.
help with getting you into latex.
So, as a follow-up for Honest Dave's classic, patented, world-renowned, very famous pleasure butter, we've got sometimes pleasure butter gets you into like bad situations.
Yeah,
occasionally,
yeah, right meow.
Right
Right meow, it's a
so,
problem.
what you need is our mistake butter. Oh
Mistake
yes,
butter.
mistake butter. Rub that on, and all your mistakes come out.
So it's like an eraser for mistakes.
It is an eraser for mistakes.
Oh, that's good. I
Yep.
do have a lot of those.
Perhaps the orphans should not be orphans. You can erase that mistake.
yeah. No.
Don't,
Wow.
perhaps-
don't
No.
erase orphans.
Yes.
That's
no.
worse. That's adding to the
No,
problem.
no. You erase the death of their parents. Perhaps you steal the wrong thing, or get foiled while trying to steal something, or liberate something.
I can use it on that
Mistake
pesky
butter.
rat man.
Yes, Ratman.
Rat
He is
man
a
always
mistake.
gets in my trouble. Get
Yep.
in my way.
Mistake butter. It is the follow-up to our pleasure butter.
All right.
And if pleasure butter leads you to make mistakes, mistake butter's there to fix it.
I just realized I should have been named Meow Girl. I'm now Meow Girl
Sure, whatever.
because it sounds better than Meow Woman. Meowman. Meowman. No. Meow Girl. Meow.
Meow girl.
Meow.
All right, meow girl. So, for any superhero or anti-hero, whatever, I don't like labels personally.
Labels are the worst.
So, but still, any thematic vigilante, such as yourself, there's a lot of bits and pieces that the average consumer doesn't really realize goes into a full immersive experience of being a thematic vigilante.
Of course, Meow. I have to put on the pleasure butter every day, Meow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of the sort of background information that really usually doesn't get the focus, but it's imperative to build your character. And for Meow Girl, obviously it's her swarm of cats that she has.
Absolutely.
And
couldn't do it without them.
Right. And everyone knows herding cats is impossible.
Yeah.
So fortunately, what I can offer you is an animal trap. It is not deadly. It is very humane, and it will help you collect these cats, and you can leave them in your cat mansion and to roam free. They are not harmed by the trap. It is a non-lethal, non-painful. It is simply what's the one where it just gets them in the box with the twig, and then there's food, and then
Can I offer a demonstration real quickly? See, here we have a jar of our mistake butter, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you just gotta rub some in. Go on, get a little mistake butter on you. All right. And then we just gotta rub this here, right? You see. And oh look, the mistake is gone. Wow, look at patented mistake butter, making mistakes vanish since 2017.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the mistake butter. There's a weird situation where Ratman actually created a trap and put me into it. It was not a good day. It was a bad day. He tried to take me to jail.
Trap is an ugly word.
It's
much more of a animal agreement zone. That's fine. So animal agreement zone doesn't win? Oh, well. I tried my best.
Just
all right.
that was a good idea. That was good.
That was very clever. Abe's up.
Okay.
You
What am
are
I?
gonna be either a whatever you pick or whatever the other side is.
Or if you don't like either of them, another card.
Oh yeah, Cowboy.
Okay.
But I feel like Freedom Flag really would have won with Cowboy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I was really hoping out for like Country Music Star or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
All right. So.
No.
I feel like this is a game that you're supposed to play a lot of really quick rounds with. But we spent
we spent like
10 minutes on each person.
Oh, absolutely.
We do. We enjoy the improv aspect of the entire game.
I don't think you're supposed to lay them down.
No, I'm trashing.
All right. Howdy,
Did
y'all.
I trash this round?
No.
No, that's right. I was the start of the round.
Yeah.
You're like so serious. I don't know if I've trashed this round. Like, what if I
Yeah.
cheat? This game.
I just don't want to be a cheater.
I don't want to be a Matt. I mean,
Oh. Shots fired. Shots fired. He's really getting into that cowboy character.
Pow, pow, pow.
Oh god, I want to do this, but it's so bad.
Do it.
It's so
Cowboy.
This is the end. We're almost at the end.
Man, okay. How do I want to pitch this to make it? How do I lower the R rating on
We're
this?
about to have to.
I mean, we're an
hit the
18+ stream. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to mosey on off to hit the old dusty trail pretty soon.
Okay. How do I want to pitch this? Because it's got to come out.
I am not super happy with my choices. Oh, I only have 9. Great.
One more.
Ah,
Winner, chicken
all right.
dinner.
I don't know. Maybe. I'll see if
Okay.
I'll make this work somehow.
I can trade off on the random aspect. I can pick your 2 cards.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Let's
well,
trade off.
this will be fun. I don't know why I'm shuffling.
That plan sounds
Alright,
better
let's see what you
than
end
a
up
cattle
with.
drive in a tornado.
I'm going to really push my improv limits. I'm not even going to look.
Oh, so you're not even going to prepare.
No, not even a little.
All right, well, let's see what you got over there, partner.
All right, yeah, I guess I was like, no, give me time to prepare. And then I remembered how
Yeah.
this works. So, as a cowboy,
Mm-hmm.
you have a lot of boys to cow.
What?
I do scare all the younger ones.
So
I don't know why.
You got a lot of I don't know, partners and a lot of I don't know what cowboys do. So luckily, with the future night, you'll never have to worry about what's going on right now because you'll always be living one step ahead. So with future night, you'll always know what's coming. So when those pesky wranglers come in for your cattle, you'll... What?
Rustlers?
Rustlers?
Cattle
What did I
rustlers?
say? What, did I say
Right.
wrestlers?
Wranglers. Wranglers are what I do. I wrangle.
Oh
cattle. I
yeah,
don't
okay.
rustle
Well, yeah,
cattle.
when those bandits come in and you'll know one night ahead because you have future night to protect you.
But wait, I'm confused. Won't I be living in the future, so I wouldn't know?
No,
about
no,
the
you
future?
have access to future night. You're still now like you're there's no time distortions here, but you own future night, so you will always know what's coming tomorrow night.
Is it all future nights or just one
It's
future night?
just the next future night. If you buy multiple, they stack.
But like, do I only know tomorrow night?
Correct.
But I won't know the day after tomorrow's
If you
night.
for every additional future night you buy, they will
So
stack upon
on the
themselves.
night of the 11th,
Mhm.
I would know the night of the 12th,
Correct.
but not the night of the 13th.
Correct.
But on the night of the 12th, would I then know the night of the 13th?
Correct.
Or do I have to buy a separate future
No,
night?
no. It does.
It moves forward
correct.
in a rapid progression of time that
Mhm.
makes sense, like a cattle drive going up north to the slaughterhouses.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, or a raging river and a flash flood in the panhandle.
Yes.
And do all future nights involve beans? Because that's been my knowledge so far, is that there's lots of beans in my nights. Could you look in the future night and give me a preview?
We could arrange that, certainly.
Now, if I act on the knowledge that I have learned from the future night,
You can add. There's a paradox clause that you won't have to worry about. It's a simple device
So
that
if
you'll
I-
just have to carry with you. But it's very small, very easily concealable, and it just prevents any sort of like.
So if I go into the future night and kill my grandfather, I will not cease to exist in the past?
You'll just go to prison.
I heard about the
Unfortunately.
grandfather paradox.
Right. Unfortunately, that is still a crime.
But if I go into the future night and learn about something,
You could prevent yourself from murdering your grandfather.
so I could change the future. It's not an immutable future we're dealing with here.
Well, there's a whole argument back and forth over whether or not free will exists, but like I said, we only have 10 minutes.
So if I go into the future and learn about the bandits, could I come back and prevent the bandits?
Yes.
Or am I forced to witness this
Oh,
like a
no,
horror movie?
absolutely you could. But the question comes down to whether or not you would have done that anyway, or if it were already predetermined.
So if I go into the future night, then by pure dint of having witnessed the future night, I would change the future night, and my knowledge would be no longer good.
Only whether or not you
Because
choose
of
to act
the
upon the
rattlesnake
knowledge.
effect.
Only whether or not you choose to act upon the knowledge.
But wouldn't my knowledge color my events, and no matter what? Because I don't know what I do during the future day. Do you still have
Correct.
future day?
It is just a night, unfortunately. We're still working on that. R&D is hard at work every night
I'm not
because
sure
we
if
do
I
get
want
to.
the future beans. What do
Ding,
you
ding,
got
ding,
for
ding,
me?
ding, 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 ding.
Oh!
Round, come on up. We got some food.
What
we
do we
got
got?
some food.
How?
You know, everyone likes a good steak.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they can afford it, right? Like whenever the beans get boring, but that's okay. This will
I'm
also
vegetarian.
spruce up some beans as well.
Yes, all right.
Yeah. It's called meat cream.
Oh.
Meat cream is gonna spruce up all those beans that you've been eating recently. Make them just a little bit more tasty and a little bit more fantastic.
Meat cream does sound pretty good.
Yeah, that meat cream.
What flavor meat is it?
It's meat flavored.
I think I saw this in a store one time next to the man juice.
You did.
Yeah.
We are a franchise owned by Abe's Honest Emporium. We are Mary's secondary emporium where we get all of Abe's wonderful stuff that he can't quite sell it. He doesn't have the shelf room in his store, so we
like
gotta
an
go.
outlet.
Yeah. It's like an outlet, much like an outlet.
I see.
It's called Mary's. And here you can buy meat cream, and that meat cream's just gonna make all of your food just a little bit better. Spread it on some bread, put it in your beans. You can go ahead and sell it with every cow you sell at the slaughterhouse, and be like, look, if you put this on your meat, you'll have the double meat effect.
So was it like a meaty sour cream?
Kinda.
Could
yeah.
you make a cream of meat soup?
Oh,
or
absolutely.
Meat cream soup
my favorite is the cream of meat mushroom soup that you can make. It's kind of like that weird. I don't know if you ever met any Russians, but that weird Russian dish like meat stroganoff, whatever.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
There was a Russian rustler I met down by the border in Laredo.
Did you meet Pomfo?
Pomfo, that
I
was
know.
his name. I don't know. He came out.
He came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All of a sudden screaming, Adrian!
Yeah, it was very weird. So tell me, this meat cream. What's like the texture of the meat cream? Because I've got a texture problem with some things.
Well, it is rather creamy.
Mm-hmm.
It's rather creamy and it's a little.
What's like the viscosity of it?
It's it's a little bit thinner than a sour cream, but not much more.
Okay.
And you can just kind of, it really just melds into just about anything.
Well, dang. I got some meat cream and a future night here. This here's the pickle I'm in.
It's much pickling.
Yeah, I'm just going this way and this way, like gophers popping out of holes out on the prairie.
You can also use the meat cream to resolve that problem if you need to.
Well, meat cream it is, partner.
Prairie dogs are not a problem. They're delightful.
Well, now they're delicious.
All right. So, what are we doing right
I just
now?
about died when you said.
Had to cow all the boys?
Yeah. And I had meat cream sitting right there in front of me. I'm like, oh no. If he doesn't turn this around, I'm done.
There's been an awful lot of instances tonight where I've just said things and then I hear them about 2 seconds later and have to react to that. And yeah, it's...
I mean, I'm glad you turned it around and completely went a different way with it because I was in trouble. I was like, meat cream comes up after this. I don't know where to go.
Well, I mean, because I didn't know what I had. I was just like, all right, say words about cowboys, cowing boys. Nope, that doesn't work. Don't say that anymore.
Well, I think we might want to...
is that it for us tonight?
Yep.
I think that's it.
All right.
That was a good
how
one.
many cards do each of you have?
I think
Mary wins.
I have 10.
I have 13.
you have 10.
I misspoke. I have infinity cards.
Really? Count them for me.
It's gonna take a minute.
Let's see.
I have
2,
negative infinity
3,
cards.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Because
10,
I am
11.
not lying when I say I hold 13 cards in my hand.
Well, if we're doing that,
right.
I've got 15.
I'm on to your ploy. I have 2.
No, I think Mary wins.
Oh,
yeah.
I've got 3.
Yeah, chat with
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Mary.
Mary
Yes.
wins. Oh, sure.
Good
It was
girl.
meat cream that did it for you.
Yeah, meat cream is meat. It's a thing.
Stay proud of that knowledge.
Thanks, meat cream. I couldn't have done it without you.
So, I don't, because last time you were saying that you've never won a game. Are you counting this?
I usually don't count snake
And you won the game
oil,
like
but I
before
did.
that too.
But I do. You're right. I did win this one.
And
But-
you won Aristad.
I did.
So that's the last 2 games in a row.
Ooh, am I on a streak? Is
You
that
are on a
happening?
streak,
yeah.
It's a streak?
I don't
Maybe.
remember. I don't remember the last time I've won anything.
Usually you win snake oil. Usually you blow the Abe's Emporium.
I don't want to talk about blowing after all this. Anything after what we had tonight.
This was a weird episode.
Yeah, after tonight we're not going to talk about blowing anything. Let's.
Yeah,
Goodbye, folks. Have a good night. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
So hi, I'm Matt. Bye, I'm Matt.
Where can they find you?
You can find me here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day.
Except tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. We're off tomorrow. Thanksgiving. I also write all of the board game. Well, I write a lot of the board game stuff on our main site. I don't know. There's more things. The board game blog. I never update. Nerdofinalia.net. I am Solstice on everything internet. And I think that's it.
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for not having to go up to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's probably cold up there. Nice.
Yeah.
I am Mary the Knitting Dev. I work with a group called the Weirdlings, as I messed up earlier, and you might already have gleamed. We do general video gaming stuff on Twitch, as well as coding streams and D&D every other Sunday. You can also just check out our YouTube channel for all of the stuff that we do, my board gaming videos and various other things. You can find me as Knitting Dev pretty much everywhere on the interwebs. Pretty much everywhere. And that is me. And I am thankful for having a weekly board gaming session. This has been my favorite highlight of every week.
Yeah.
I'm Abe. You guys can find me here on BoLS Souls or on our website, Stable Abe or Abe. That's pretty much where I am. We're done for this week. We're not going to be here tomorrow because of the holiday, and then obviously on Thursday we're not going to be doing the painting stream, I don't believe, because of the holiday.
Correct.
But we'll be back next Monday for some new awesome stuff.
Let's see here. Next Monday we're playing 40K, and then we've got D&D. On Tuesday we have 40K, and then for a board game show we're playing The Thing from Mondo.
I'm so excited about
totally
this.
tune in for that. It'll be really fun.
Yeah. There's
And
a
then
lot of
we've
hype
got
for that.
40K on Wednesday, and I believe we're doing X-Wing this week on Wednesday.
Possibly,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's been a
And
while.
Matt's going to be practicing for his awesome tournament debut next week, so we'll have some
Ooh.
You're
hardcore
playing a
40K.
tournament?
Yep. And then
When the things?
in a week or two, on Sunday the 3rd, we will be live streaming the tournament that Matt will be playing in at Dragon's Lair.
How? Through magic.
Have you not been paying attention for the past 4 months when we've been talking about this?
Mm-mm.
So we'll be live streaming from the tournament live. I'll be doing commentary. Matt will be losing, not on stream probably. No, I'm kidding.
I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
on stream.
I have no
No.
idea what to expect.
So yeah, tune in for that. I'm thankful for Pleasure Butter.
Of course.
It needs no introduction. It needs no reasoning, does it?
Nope, that's all that you need in this world.
Yep.
Pretty good.
And then that voice that you heard behind the camera is our amazing
The
Mars.
wonderful
Hello.
Mars.
Jen will be back next week. She is currently on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
She is better with the cameras than I am, so you'd be seeing her face right now, but no.
Yeah.
Both Jens will actually be back next week, I think. from
Yeah.
vacation.
Sure,
Yeah.
probably.
Double gins.
Yep. It's like Double Dragon.
I was
but
thinking double rainbow.
less
Across the sky.
testosterone. I don't like.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably more cool like Double Rainbows.
Across
like,
the sky. It
yeah.
totally is like double rainbow.
Yeah.
It's like having both the gins in one place.
Especially when both gens have their hair all done.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
literally
Oh,
having
yeah.
double
It's
rainbows.
like magic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other double things. Double Bubble.
Double bubble.
Double
It's not really related, but it's fine. It's
Double
not,
Trouble.
The movie with.
They probably are double
They're
trouble
probably
too.
Double Trouble.
The double rainbow, double trouble twins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's our show for today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Everyone
Yeah.
have a good holiday.
Yep.
Yeah, happy
or
Thanksgiving.
not if you're not in
Or
America.
whatever.
Do whatever you want.
You know,
Live your
sucks.
own life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Bye.
can do whatever you like.
Pleasure Butter will enhance anything that you're doing 5,000%. Rub it on, rub it off, eat it, go eat it. It does whatever you need. It just makes much more pleasurable for you. So you got to get that pleasure butter.
Two men enter, one man leaves. Two men enter, one man leaves.
Or woman.
Two people enter, one person leaves. Two people enter, one person leaves.